Hello everyone. In this session, we speak about climate justice. So let's start about climate justice and understanding climate justice. Climate justice recognizes that climate change affect low-income communities and the communities of color. It addresses the ethical and political dimensions of climate change, advocating for equitable solutions. Focus on ensuring fair distribution and of burdens and benefits and meaningful participation in decision making. So defining health to support it. A preventable difference in the burden of disease, injury, or violence, or opportunities to achieve optimal health. They are often linked to social, economic, and environmental disadvantages, compounded by systemic injustice. Climate change acts as a threat multiple for existing health disparities, worsening outcome for vulnerable groups. Extreme heat increased risk of heat stroke, cardiovascular strain, and exacerbate chronic conditions. Poor air quality, wildfire dust storm, and higher ground level ozone worsen respiratory illness like asthma. Water food insecurity, flooding, and rivers contaminate water, disrupt food system, leading to waterborne disease and malnutrition. Vector-borne disease changes in climate pattern expand the range of disease covering insects. Low-income communities often live in areas with fewer resources for adaptation, poor infrastructure, and higher pollution exposure. Communities of color historically redlined into hazardous areas with less green space or more industrial sites. Indigenous population deeply connected to natural resources facing threat to traditional livelihood and cultural practice. Older children and chronically psychology more susceptible to environmental stressors and less resilient to extreme events. Respiratory illness, a high rate of asthma and COPD in neighborhood near freeways or industrial zone due to air pollution and heat. Mental health impact, increased rate of anxiety, depression from displacement loss and chronic stress to climate event. Cardiovascular disease exacerbated by extreme heat events, particularly in urban heat islands lacking green infrastructure. Urban heat island in disadvantaged neighborhoods, low-income neighborhoods often have less green space and more concentrated, creating urban heat islands that expose to residents to higher temperature and increased health risk during heat waves, illustrating a key climate justice issues. Community initiatives empowering affected communities to design and implement local resilience and adaptation strategies, targeted investment, uh, directing resources to build a climate resilient infrastructure, green space, cool roof, and vulnerable areas, environmental justice policies, enacting legislation that address historical injustice and reduce pollution burden in marginalized communities. Healthcare system preparedness training healthcare providers, climate-related health impact, and developing early warning system. Address climate change without prioritizing justice will perpetuate and worsen existing health disparities. Protecting the most vulnerable population is not just an ethical imperative, but It benefits the health and resilience of all society. Urgent and equitable action is needed to mitigate climate change and adapt in ways that promote public health for everyone. Thank you so much and see you in the other session.